Hello beautiful people, my name is Bridget and welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all having an awesome day, and today I'm reviewing something I said I wasn't gonna because I figured it'd be too late when I got it to even like bother doing a review, but I couldn't resist, so here we are anyways. Like I was like, oh, everybody's gonna get before me, I shouldn't review this, and here I am like I really want to try it on camera. So today I'm reviewing the new Hocus Pocus collection. I have 4 things from this collection to try out for you today, including the Black Flame candle, which I am showing right here. It's under the Soul Body line of them, so they do make candles and you can tell they're mass produced. It's actually a purple candle and just, it kind of smells like leather, but as someone who makes candles trying to be as her living, I had to get the candle and test it out. It kind of just smells like a leathery thing and you can tell they're mass produced just because of how flat they are on top, but it's a good candle, you know, for the price tag. I'm not mad at it, and it comes in this cute little box, so like when placing an order you have to get the candles anyways. Oh, and if you want to check out mine, theopencrypt.com, I'll leave a link down below. Anyways, the other things I have from the collection today are the palette, which is the star of the collection, which looks like this. And I was also really impressed by just like the little cat heads on the back here. This is what the palette looks like. These read kind of green on camera. They're definitely blue in person. And then the front has like this little cartoony artwork on the front, which I'm not really a fan of. I don't like the cartoon style of it. I've been Halloween hunting a lot this year, since like July, and I see Hocus Pocus themed stuff all the time in TJ Maxx's and Marshalls, and it's always the cartoony stuff like this that goes on those discounted stores. It's never the nice pretty stuff. So I think I'm with a lot of people when I say I don't really care for the cartoony style, but I love Hocus Pocus. So I had to have it. And then also 2 other things that I got from the line. I actually still, like, I hoard makeup, you know? Like if I buy a bunch of stuff and I don't test a couple things, I'll throw it in like a drawer. I have a couple things from last year's collection I haven't touched yet, just because I thought they were like limited edition collector's items you weren't ever going to get again, and then they rebought them back. So there's that. But I have the Hocus Pocus Hello Boys French Kiss Lip Cream, which looks like a liquid lipstick, but it might be like moussier or something, but it's black, and I thought that'd be really cool. And Sarah's my favorite Sanderson sister. You can let me know who yours is down below, but I love a bimbo, so. And then also, this is to die for. Even though I tested on my hand and it did not go well, they have a new stamp. I love face stamps. I love the moons and the stars and the hearts, and that's all I have. But now they have a spider one. It is a spider stamp, you guys. I had to have it. It's so cute. So it's like a really fat, thick marker thing, and I went ahead and tested it on my hand just to see how sensitive it was to, like, you know, like the moon one is too short of a stamp, so it leaves like a round chunk on your hand or on your face. This is the spider. It bleeds into all the lines of my hand. Let's see if we can focus in on that bleeding. Oh my god, I have a spider web and a spider now. That's so cute. I didn't even think about that, but it bleeds into all the lines, so I'm hoping it doesn't do that on my face. We will see, of course. And yeah, that's what I have to test out. I also have the old palette to compare with, as well as one of the eyeliners. So let's get started. Also, as another shout out to my shop, I am wearing the brand new spiderweb earrings. They're like a see-through little cutout earring, and they're super cute. They're super cute. I thought they were perfect for spooky season. That's why they got released on October 1st. But anyways, let's compare now the old, like last year's Hocus Pocus palette, which looks like this, which I reviewed and I wasn't really impressed by. It wasn't amazing quality, but the theme was everything. This one I appreciated the fact that it had 2 greens in it compared to this year's, which is called The Witching Hour. This is more blues. Again, it has the purples and the neutrals, but comparatively, I would say the old last year's one has a more fitting, more interesting color scheme. So here they are together. This one has this pop of yellow on it, which makes my eye go to it. But if that wasn't in there, this one just reads so much more witchy and hocus pocusy and stuff. But I do get this one as a brighter theme and more cartoony. It is a Disney movie after all, so I totally get it. I'm compelled by the other color scheme just a little bit more. Now I do have eyelid primer on, even though it's creasing on me. Let's go ahead and get started with this look so I can test out this stuff, especially that stamp, you guys. I'm here for the stamp. Oh my god, I totally forgot to mention that I have the mirror. The mirror was underneath another one, so I wanted to show you the size. This is their normal hand mirror size. This is dramatically bigger, so I didn't notice I had this on top of this. So this is the size of the Binks mirror compared to the regular one. It's so cute. It says, "I shall always be with you," from the movie Disney Hocus Pocus Colourpop. I don't know why it has to say from the movie. It says from the movie, Disney Hocus Pocus. Just put Disney Hocus Pocus. It's weird to do that. And it has like holographic-ness to it. And then it's a beautiful mirror, and I'm just stoked about this. It has a perfect hand size for me. So let's start with the eye look now that I've forgotten that I had one of the items. So for the eyeshadow, I always want to start off with a light cream base just to set everything, especially since my eyelids are a little greasy from the primer right now. I'm going to take All Hallows Eve, which is this one with the moon in it, and I'm going to pat this all over the crease. We're not doing anything crazy today because, again, I didn't even expect to be reviewing this, but I just could not resist. Just going to buff this all over my crease just to set everything except my lid. I'm gonna leave the lid unset because I want those shimmers to stick and be glorious. Also, I know there's a second Hocus Pocus movie coming out, right? I'm not vibing with the idea of that. I feel like they should have done it 20 years ago, you know? Like, I know, like, they wake up old and they need to suck some life and they get younger again, but that physically can't happen to the actresses. So I'm not really vibing with it. And also the fact that Binks isn't going to be there. Like, Binks is a huge character. So I'm not really sure, like, I vibe with the idea of it. We're going to watch Hocus Pocus tonight. Because Cortland forgot that we watched it last year. Maybe he fell asleep. I don't know. But he forgot we watched it last year. So he's like, I haven't seen it in forever. We're going to watch it to renew. We just watched Elvira, Mistress of the Dark movie last night. As well as some of the new Creepshow stuff. Because we signed up for Shudder. And we also watched Mars Attack. Because he hasn't seen all the Tim Burton movies. I'm making him watch them all. You know, it is what it is. And then the night before we watched we watched Haunted Mansion, which I was like, I remember loving that movie back in the day. Everyone hates on it. Let me rewatch it and see if it's bad. The first half of it's good. The ending's terrible though, I'll give it that. Like, we've been watching spooky movies for the last couple weeks. Like, we do anyways. I love horror movies. We love watching movies like that. Like, we just watched Carrie because he's never seen it. But I feel like Hocus Pocus is one that if you don't know it by heart, you need to rewatch it. And since we have the Disney Plus, I know where to find it. Although the Disney Plus's Halloween section of movies is terrible. By the way, I'm just taking Moon is Round, this orange one, in the crease. I really feel like the Disney Plus section of movies is horrible. Like, they don't have a lot of the classic Disney Channel movies, like, under wraps. Like, that's what I think of when I think of Disney Channel Halloween movies. They have, of course, Nightmare Before Christmas, and they have Haunted Mansion, they have Hocus Pocus, and stuff like that. And they have, like episodes of shows that are, like, Halloween themed. But I feel like they should have had a better Halloween section. Like, Pirates of the Caribbean is a Halloween movie. Like, I mean, it's an all-year movie for me. I'm obsessed with Johnny Depp. But it's a zombie movie. So why wouldn't that be under your Halloween section? Disney, get it together. I need to talk to somebody about this. And then I feel like it was the perfect time to sign up for Shudder with the new season of Dragula with the Boulet brothers coming up. Like, I love that show, so the new season I have to watch. And then, like, 40th anniversary of Elvira is up there. Since we just watched the Elvira movie, we got more stuff to watch. And the Creepshow original show from Shudder, I was skeptical of. Like, I've never, you know, Shudder original, I don't know about this. Shudder's not, like, that big of a name. It's so good. It's so good. Episode 1, Jigsaw is in it, along with the guy who plays Gustavo Fring in Breaking Bad. I never remember his real name. I never remember it. But, like, obsessed. Obsessed! We watched the first 2 episodes last night and I was so into it. So I would highly recommend it. Don't have an affiliate code, not sponsored, just living for the haunted fantasies of everything. Next up, I want to take, you know, I did a lot of red looks lately. I'm going to take Green Nude. It's kind of dark brown color. I'm tempted to use that red, y'all, but I'm going to tap off my excess and I'm going to darken up the outer corner. I know this is not as much as a detailed, thorough review as it is me talking about spooky stuff, but if I'm not going to talk about it in a Hocus Pocus tutorial with my candle and my witchy decorations, when am I going to talk about it, y'all? Besides, every day of my life. Spooky season or not. Like, I'm super stoked for Halloween. And we also got our costumes from HalloweenCostumes.com. And I'm going to be a Ouija board. I think it's going to be precious. I've wanted this costume for like 2 years. And I finally just, you know, I decided Ouija board. I'm going to go ahead and do it. I've been looking at it forever. Just go ahead and commit to it. And then Cortland's going to be Sweeney Todd. It's just going to be fun. It's just going to be fun. I was thinking about being Miss Lovette, but if I go out, no one's going to know who I am besides us and like other, you know, Tim Burton people. So Yeah, I just decided on Ouija board because I've wanted that costume, like that specific costume, for a really long time. And I just love how it looks. Now, is it going to be hot if I wear a wig out? Probably. But the whole point in like Halloween is you get to dress up. So I feel like I have permission to just wear the randomest big, you know, fun, colorful wig. So there's that. I might just wear my big fluffy one. I'm not sure because it's kind of giving me Helena Bonham Carter vibes. It might kind of match his Sweeney Todd moment, even though we're not matching couples costumes. I just think, actually this color was really good. I just think it's gonna be super fun. We didn't go out last year for Halloween. We never do. So I'm thinking on like the 30th instead of the 31st, because 31st is on a Sunday. I'm thinking the 30th we might like go out, have a couple drinks, and come home and watch more scary movies, but give me an excuse to dress up, and I think that's gonna be super fun. So yeah, I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. Anyways, this is my crease. I think this black, or this dark brown, was very pigmented. You know, you saw me move the one dab over to this side a little bit because it had so much pigment on it. It's a really good color. Like all three of these colors so far, really nice. And I really like how mustardy this one was on the lid. I was tempted to use the red, but I've done a lot of red looks lately. So, this is my eyeshadow on the top before the shimmers. I'm gonna do the Bubble. Oof, do I want to use the gold? Yeah, let's go ahead and use the gold. Let's do the Under the Ground yellow gold shimmer on the lid. You know, I could just use that orangey look, but if I see a yellow, the yellow is going on my eyes at all times. And I'm also not a fan of this lighting. I feel like I look old with the harsh, natural daylight, you know, lights. When you have studio lights on, you look so more buffed out and fresh. I feel like I look so old, and you can see every time I raise my forehead wrinkles. I feel like I look better under certain lighting, and the natural lighting is not it. My eyes also look really dark. My pupils look dark. I don't know. Anyways, lower lash, I'm going to take the E55 shader brush from Sigma, which is in my Sigma brush set that I say all the time. And now I'm going to go into, let's do Summon Us. Let's see how dark this is. I'm going to do this one. It's kind of like a taupey color. Tap off my excess. I'm just going to brush this under the lower lash line. I kind of wanted to use the green, but I feel like for most people, if you use this palette, you're going to use it as an everyday palette, you know? So, might as well stick to an everyday look with a little bit of gold. Especially since we're doing a black lip. And the spider tattoo thing, I'm here for the tattoo stamps. I love them so much. The only issue is, though, if you're not familiar with using these face stamps, be prepared, it's gonna stain. No one ever talks about it. I use these all the time, and you know what? The next day there's still a little bit of black staining on my face, even if I have full coverage foundation on. Like right now, I'm wearing a pretty medium coverage foundation, but you can get away with using a full coverage one, and you stamp this on top all your products, on top of setting powder, on top of everything. It's still gonna be, you're gonna wipe your makeup off and you're still gonna see the stamp. Is it gonna be faded? Of course. The majority of it came off with your foundation, your highlighter, your powder, everything, but it will still leave some residue. Now, if you take a little bit of toner on a cotton pad and kind of scrub, you can get most of the residue off, but you still have a little bit of a stamp residue the next day, even after cleanser and stuff. I never hear anyone talk about it. It is a thing. I don't mind personally because, you know, the next day I'm going in with another full coverage foundation. You're not going to see it. Or I'm sitting at home, and if I have a little bit of mark on my face, who's going to care? My cats? I don't know. But that's just a warning in case you haven't experienced before. For not concealer, for mascara, I'm going to take the Act Natural black one from Colourpop and just apply this and put some lashes on. While my lash glue is setting up, I'm going to take a little bit of this Disco Queen liquid shadow by e.l.f. and just, you know, put it under my lower lash line, make my eyes look bigger and brighter. I would suggest doing this before mascara, but I forgot. Just brushing it under my lower lash line. And I'm also going to take the KVD ink it liner, and put a baby wing on. Alright, so I did not forget waterline. I'm going to use the cream gel liner from last year's collection. This is the Black Flame Candle. This did come back, so it's a new one. It's not like old. But I'm going to put this in the waterline. It's green. Let's see if it's actually good. I don't remember. I think I used this last year in last year's review. I don't know. It's a little more on the subtle side. I think it's probably supposed to be metallic. Like, you can see it. But if you look at me from this distance, can you tell I have a green liner in? Probably not. Now for my favorite part. I could care less about like the candle and the palette and stuff and the eyeliner. it's time for the stamp. Like, I love the mirror too. The mirror's everything. Time for the stamp. I always put it in the same place. I don't even know why. Honestly, from a distance, I don't like it. I think it's a little too clumped together. I think the legs need to be a little farther apart, a little bigger. And it is starting to bleed into kind of just a jumbled mess. So here it is, close up on my face. You can tell it's a spider. But if I even back up this far, it's kind of hard to tell what it is. It kind of looks like a mistake on my face, which I don't care for. Like, from a distance, look at me right now and tell me, you can tell me it's a spider on my face. Because you can't. Because I can't even see it in the mirror holding it this close to my face and tell it's a spider. There's not enough space between the legs and the base and the other legs. It just kind of gets jumbled together. But it went into my lines a little bit. Not too bad. Not too bad. Not as bad as it did my hands. The hands was a mess. Definitely looks better on top of foundation on my face. But I don't live. I don't live for it. It's also a little bit bulky for my taste. It's not a significant enough signature shape. Anyways, now that that is out of the way. Also, the green liner did work. It's just not impactful. Time for the Pretty Boy, or Pretty Boys Hello Boys cream liquid lipstick. Ooh, she got some pigment. It's very pigmented. Even if between my lips, it still stays very black. Alright, so no extra dips in the tube. What I got was what I got in the first one. It just took some finessing, but I didn't go back in the tube for any other, you know, dips in there for product. And I dropped it. So this is what the final look looks like. Here's the eyeshadow and the lips. Probably could have lined the lips a little better. I don't like the spider. I determined I don't like the spider. The thing I was excited about the most, I don't like it. I don't know. And also, this look of lipstick, usually I don't wear black or I don't talk with black lipstick on. I'll just take like a selfie and take it off because it makes my teeth look really yellow. This one's not that bad. Like, I've definitely had black lipsticks look worse on me. Super comfortable, by the way. It's not transfer proof at all, so don't expect to like be kissing anybody or anything in this lipstick, but it does look cute. Like, don't drink out of a straw with this thing. It's gonna be all over your straw and you're ingesting straw stuff. But anyways, this is the finished look, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's really cute. Like, again, I don't like the spider, but the palette worked really well, and I quite like the liquid lipstick, and I love the mirror. The mirror is really cute. Also, the candle smells nice. The candle smells nice. But if you want to support a small business, you can buy one of mine. I have some nice gentlemanly scents, like the It's Showtime Beetlejuice one is probably like my favorite scent. It's a black oak currant, which has like this nice musky, manly, cologne-y smell to it, but also a sweetness. I don't know, I think that's my favorite one. I also love the Creatures in Black Lagoon scent, Black Lagoon scent, which is like an ocean sea salt smell. It smells super good. Those are like my two favorites right now. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I hope you liked hanging out with me, trying out this thing, talking about horror and TV and everything. But thank you guys so much. I'll see you later. Bye. Have a great day.